And then at the end of the interview, or like the next couple, like a month later, this guy from Yahoo calls me, who's like the corp dev guy, and he's like, "Oh, I want to buy your company." And we were like, "Oh my God, we're 22 years old or whatever." So we were like, "Yeah, I'm in. I'm here for it." Yeah. And he's like, "Okay, how much do you guys want?" And I was thinking, I want $1 million for myself, $1 million for Emmett.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Thanks for watching another episode of Behind the Brand. I think you're really going to love this next episode with Twitch co-founder Justin Kan. Have you ever wondered why some people have massive success and others don't? In the case of Justin, who sold his company to Amazon for $970 million, almost $1 billion, it may seem like his success was overnight, but it wasn't. There was a lot of blood, sweat, and tears before he even got there. He had to make a lot of mistakes along the way, but one of these mistakes actually led him to the idea of starting Twitch. All right, now let's get into the episode with Justin Kan. Here we go.
So I said, "Okay, like $2 million." And he's like, $1 million. No beats skipped. He's like, "How about $1 million?" And I'm like, "Yes, sold."
Oh.
I just folded like a house of cards, like dominoes, went over easy. And he's like, "Okay, I'm gonna paper this deal. It's gonna take me a day or two, and I'll call you back, or I'm gonna email you."
Okay.
And then I just never heard from him again.
Okay, so you were thrilled at the beginning, and then he ghosted you.
He just straight ghosted us. Years later, I found out what happened, but then that was my first experience with corp dev in Silicon Valley.
Interesting. And so what was your takeaway lesson from that? Like, your feelings were hurt maybe, or you were bummed out, you didn't have a payday.
We were kind of depressed. We were a little depressed about it. Paul Graham always said deals fall through. So what he meant is if, all sorts of deals, whether it's funding, acquisitions, they fall through, you can't count on them. So you have to bring that mindset with you.
People talk big talk.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I want it. But then
when it comes down to it, they aren't anywhere to be found.
Don't get your hopes up until the cash lands in your account.
Exactly. When the cash is in the bank, that's when it's done.
I mean, we were just sitting back, chopping it up, reminiscing about the good old days and all that. Tracking my roots, where I came from and where I'm going. But like I say, man, always said it. It's not about the destination.